everyone and welcome to our second workout. This time it's going about the elastic bands, but Christoph is going to explain us more.
Yeah, so today we do a training workout with a therapy band. Important for this is we're doing the same thing as we did before, so warm up, 2 exercises, then we do special exercise for the legs with a therapy band today, and then relax exercise for stretching the muscles. Shall we start?
Yes.
Alright, good. So the first thing is you stand in 50-50% on the way, both legs, chest up straight, you're having the band in the right hand and you're giving it around the body. Perfect. You do 10 repetitions this way around and then 10 repetitions the other way around. Perfect. Important is that the posture is really straight and you don't come into a curvy situation with the spine. Really important, chest up straight and 50%.
The other way around?
Yes. You're counting yourself?
Yes, I am.
Alright. Good, perfect. So this was a warm up for the upper part of the body, and now we're including it with the lower part. So we're having the band in the right hand, and you're giving it under the knees, like this. Perfect, exactly. We do 10 times on each side. In this time you have to see that you can stand on the prosthesis safe. If you feel unsafe, then you just do it in the direction and not below the knee, that you reduce the time standing on the prosthesis. Important is also that the spine is straight and don't give the rubber band down like this. This is really important.
Nice, this was like 20 times.
Okay.
And I felt it's pretty difficult to have the stand on one leg and to hold the balance.
Okay.
So it's even more than warming up.
Okay. But you feel warmed up now?
I feel warmed up.
Okay, good. Perfect. So then we're doing a therapy exercise session on the mat with the therapy band for the lower part of the body. And you're going on the side at first. Doing on the side, exactly. Therapy band around the legs, laying like this. And now you can hold the therapy band yourself. Exactly, fix it like this. And important thing is now straight posture of the body, exactly, good Johannes. And then lift the upper part of the body up, the other leg up. Perfect. Good. We're doing 10 repetitions in 2 series as usual. And which muscle do you feel this exercise?
Oh, I feel a lot of in my glutes.
Okay.
Truth. But yeah, even though having the core muscles stabilizing the complete upper body.
Okay, that's nice. Good. I think it was 10.
Yeah, I think so.
Short break for breathing.
Nice.
And then we're doing it one more time. Yeah, what you can also do if you don't want to hold it, you can make, you can fix it like that. This works.
Still going to hold it.
Arms over the head, exactly, and do the second round. 10 repetitions again. And even when you make it tighter, then you need more power to do this exercise. So you can adapt it to your own fitness level.
Nice.
Yeah, perfect. Nice. So we're doing the same thing on the other side, but please turn on this side that the audience can see your face. We're doing it at the same time, same thing, 10 repetitions. Important is here that the pelvic is always on the ground, so don't turn your pelvic like this. The movement just comes out of the hip like this. Okay, after 10, exactly, you have a short break.
Yeah, this break is needed.
Okay.
I tell you.
Good, and when you're ready, you're doing the same thing, like one more time, 10 repetitions. Good job, okay. Good. So for the next session, you're laying down on the back. Same thing. your legs are long,
Yeah.
and then you're holding the therapy band to your side, to one side, you hold it, and the movement, what you do now is you do a hip flexion, doing movement like this.
Like this.
Exactly, perfect. So sometimes it could be that the rubber band is hurting a little bit on the hair, so you can do it exactly like this, but you have to fix it.
I have to hold it.
Yeah, that's really important.
Come on.
Can you do it like this?
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect. Nice. So this is directly about the hip flexor muscle. We need 10 repetitions again, 2 times, and after 10 repetitions a short break. And even when you're in this position, you have to be careful. When you have some problems with the neck, you can put a pillow under it, that you don't have to hold it all the time, the neck like this.
And the other side as well.
Yes, exactly. But we do the same time, the same side one more time. So 10 repetitions,
Yes.
same time. Perfect. Nice. Good job. Even also this movement is important for activate the swing phase, and it has to be really in a straight movement while walking. Good. So when we did this, we're doing also the other side. Same thing. You fix it over there. Okay, you can also turn around. That's nice. Doing like this. Perfect. Exactly like this. Yeah, and even when you're in this position, you can also have a look that the movement is really straight and not doing a circumduction movement. And so the direction of the movement has every time to be straight like this, nothing like this or like that. Okay, so last session on this side.
Last session.
Last session on this side. So 10 more repetitions. Good job. Okay, good. Our next exercise is a little bit harder. We're doing it with the long legs. So you're doing the same thing. The band under the feet, holding it like this. Now you have to bring a little bit more tension on it, and important is to straight the knee, exactly, and bringing the leg up and down again. This movement, exactly. So try when you're going down, if you want to make it harder, not to touch the ground, grab a little bit space between it, then you feel it a little bit more. How does it feel like, Johannes? It's okay?
Yeah, it's totally okay, but well, it's exhausting as well.
Okay.
I feel a lot of my glutes, but as we have mentioned earlier, I think the glutes are really important
Yeah.
to have a strong stability and staying safe while walking in the daily life.
Yeah. So exactly, we do the same 10 repetitions for this video, and then a short break for breathing, and then one more time. So we do 2 times 10 repetitions. Depending on your fitness level, you can increase the repetitions or the sets. So you do 15 repetitions in 3 sets, for example.
Yeah, and the harder it should get, the more tension you can bring on the elastic band. So it should be easy, you just grab it at the end. And if you need it just a bit more stiff, you get like 2 to 3 round-ups and have it shorter.
Okay, so next session on this leg.
Next round.
Next round, 10 repetitions. Perfect. Good. When we finish it with one leg, we skip over to the other leg. Same thing, 2 times and 10 repetitions. Perfect. Important is also here, when you're doing the exercise on the ground, that the lower spine is laying on the ground. Every time feel contact to it. Look that the movement just comes out of the hip in a straight position. And with with the long legs it's much harder than we have it with the short leg before, so pay attention on it. Releasing the pressure, exactly, then short break, and then you can do 10 more. You're in the next round already?
I am.
Nice.
2, 3 now.
Good. 4. Perfect. Nice. Okay. So we have one last exercise for this, the same situation. So you're lying on the back, bringing the therapy band around the feet, and now you're doing a knee hip flexion movement together in combination, and then getting the leg long against the resistance of the therapy band. And as Johannes mentioned already, you can easily make it harder about the tension of the therapy band or make it easy depending on your fitness level. We do again 10 repetitions on each leg twice. So, and here's also really important that the movement is quite straight, so don't go to one side, outside or inside every time you do straight movements. Okay, so this was the first round?
This was the first round.
Okay.
I was so free to just do it while you were explaining the exercise.
That's okay.
And nice, it's all for the glutes,
Yeah.
all for the legs. It feels really, really good.
Nice, perfect. Okay. Good. So then the next session on the same leg, 10 repetitions again. So you see now Johannes is doing the exercise, he's not touching the ground, so he's doing it the hard way. For you at home, you can also touch the ground for a short break. Yeah, important is that you do the repetitions as good as possible, so speed is not important, better to do it slower, but in the right way. Okay, good. So then we switch to the other side.
And I think it's really important to have the foot really, really stiff and not to flex or extend it against the rubber band, but to have it straight and stiff looking upward.
Yeah, a very good cue. Do you feel now when you a difference between the sides? Do you have the feeling that one side is more intense training than the other one?
I feel that this side is my stronger one,
Okay.
so it feels easier. And if I'm standing a long time, this is the side I put more weight on.
Okay.
So even though we should have a 50-50 ratio, but I think everyone has a strong side.
Yeah, exactly. Good.
So
One last
one
thing.
last round, yes.
And then we're done, then we're going directly into the relaxing part, the cool down part. So last thing, one more time, 10 repetitions. Perfect, good. So this was 10 repetitions again. So now we're going directly into the stretching movements.
Now what are we doing to do to stretch?
So for stretching, at first you're starting with the right side, taking the band under the, not under the feet, yes, exactly like this. You can bring it a little bit more to the end.
Yeah.
Good. Then you're laying down and you're pulling your leg towards you, exactly. You can go with the head down, exactly. And describe us, where do you feel the stretch now?
Oh, I feel the stretch a lot of my hamstrings on the back side of my leg.
Okay.
And a bit in my glutes, but yeah, more in my hamstrings.
Yeah. So we're doing this stretching exercise again. We hold it for 20 to 30 seconds and we do it twice per side. So when you feel that you have 20 seconds, just release it a little bit. Just release the pressure of the therapy band, bring it down again. Exactly, or just flexes the knee. This is also important. And during this movement, you have to see how far you can go, depending on the tension you feel it on the muscles. Okay, next round on this side. Yeah, important is also that you try to have the other side quite down, as Johannes also did. So don't, or avoid to bring the other side up. Really put the other leg down that you feel really the stretch. Again, we do it for 20 seconds. 20 seconds of stretching. And then we go in, down again. Good. So same thing on the other side?
For sure. This is my bad side. I think it's not going to look that pretty.
Okay. So do you also feel that it's harder for you on this side?
Yeah, it's way harder, and to be honest, it hurts. Hurts a bit.
Okay.
And it's way shorter.
So try to get as far as you can go with the hip, but every time keep in mind that your own fitness level is depending how far you can go. 20 seconds and then release the stretching a little bit. Short time for breathing, nose in, mouth out, and then you start the next round. Perfect. Good.
Nice.
So we have one last stretching exercise for the legs with the therapy band and then we're done. So please go up with the legs under your feet, under both feet. Have a little bit of tension. Perfect. Spread a little bit the legs, just a little bit. Perfect. And now straight posture, and now you come with the upper part of the body a little bit in front, having the tension. Exactly, you can hold it with one hand or two hands. And yeah, make sure that your spine is really straight, your chest is up, and then you go as far in front as possible. So you don't have to come so close down, but you hold it in a position which is comfortable for you, where you're feeling the stretch.
I feel in the lower back.
Yes, exactly.
And in my hamstrings.
Yeah, perfect.
So.
So when you have 20 repetitions, 20 seconds, and you come up again, relax a little bit the tension. Good. Deep breathing, exactly.
The second round.
Exactly. Good. Same position and then straight ball in front. Perfect. Okay, good. Nice job. That's it. Perfect.
Nice. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So this is a workout with a therapy band for the lower part. If you don't have a therapy band, you can also do these exercises, these workouts, but without the band, just for mobilization. Because with the therapy band, it's more for gaining muscles. But if you don't have a therapy band, do it without the therapy band for mobilization. With the band, it's much better. And it's also a little bit harder, I guess.
Yeah, it is. And of course, you don't have to hold the band. You can do a knot in it or just get a band which is close as well. But we just wanted to show you one way how to do it.
Exactly. So thank you very much for watching our videos. We hope you enjoyed this session. Stay healthy, have fun, and good training. So thank you very much. Thank you, Johannes. Great job.
Thank you from my side and good